Nvidia is pulling back from its earlier gains as well. The AI darling has led the trend of late, up nearly 200% over the last year. My next guest, though, finding other ways to play the AI boom outside of the Mag 7. Joining me now at Post 9 is Alger's Ankur Crawford. Welcome back. I know you're looking at ways outside of the Mag 7, but you own the entire Mag 7, correct?
We do.
All right, so are you nervous now, or how are you feeling about these stocks?
I feel fine. I feel great, actually.
Well, I mean, you should, because the gains have been great.
The gains have been great.
But now what?
So let's just put it all in perspective. Nvidia in the last 2 months is up over 68%. As of this morning. If it gives up 3%. I mean, that's to be expected. A stock can't keep going up every single day.
Is that justified, though? It's like it's amazing to me how easy it just rolls off the tongue. Well, Nvidia's up 68% in the last
go.
I mean,
easy.
I mean, does that make sense to you, though?
It does, given where the numbers have gone. So if you look at the whispers for Nvidia, they're approaching $5, which used to be $50 in the split adjusted, so $5 in earnings, which used to be like $3.50. So as the market gets more confidence that they're not over earning on 2025,
that's the question.
The multiple necessarily goes up. So then the question will become, is it over earning on 2026?
Well, we're not going to be able to answer those questions for a while, correct? So is that somewhat of a safety net in this trade for now? That, we got to wait for earnings. Okay, we're weeks away, several weeks away from that. So what happens to the stock in the meantime? It can just tread water, keeps going up.
I would like to see it tread water, to be honest, because it's not healthy for a stock to just keep going up. It gets frothy. So I would like to see everything rest. I'd like to see the market rest and pause, and let's see what happens through earnings season. I expect earnings season for the Mag 7 will be pretty good. I don't think that's the case for everything in the market. And given that our economy is on slightly shakier ground, I think you're going to end up getting consolidation into Mag 7 as they put up the numbers.
You feel like
or the Mag 5?
Do you feel like the economy's shaky?
I do think you're starting to see cracks in the economy. I mean, the consumer isn't great. You see the transports are a little weak, or they have been weak for the last 6 quarters with negative volume growth. And so, it's not all as good.
Are you getting less positive than on the market itself because of that?
So if you look at the rest of the market actually hasn't done that well. So I would say I have not been super bullish on the market itself. What I have been bullish on is the fact that the secular growth in AI and in technology is going to pull along many of the stocks that the market is composed of.
We teased this segment as, yes, the Mag 7 seems to be everything, but there are other stocks that can capitalize on this trend that you talk so positively about that are outside the brightest lights in the market.
Yep.
Like what?
So one of my favorite names over the last couple of years has been TSMC. And, they're the supplier to the supplier, who is a supplier to the world. So, I think it's a really interesting name, and in part because I think it's one of the most strategic businesses on this planet. And, there's a lot of geopolitical tension and geopolitical noise around it. But if Taiwan gets attacked by China, we have bigger issues than owning TSM.
So you told our production team that you watched the interview that we did yesterday with Keith Meister, and that you agreed with a lot of what he said. Specifically, what stuck out to you that you said, you know what, I agree with that point of view, because he had addressed the market, suggested that rate cuts would not be good for stocks because they would happen for the wrong reason. He's been buying, the energy transition type trades, utilities. He also spoke about Nvidia. So what specifically caught your eye?
I feel like he took a lot of the words out of my mouth in that, the Fed can't cut, so it's higher for longer. I've been saying that for quite a few years. He talked about Nvidia and making sure they're not over-earning. He had talked about the power transition trade and owning Vertiv. And I think that we are thinking about things in a lot of the same ways, in that you have to look beyond, AI right now is affecting the chip sector, but what goes beyond that?